to be a perennial appearance in this tournament. It's been a couple years since they've been this far, but they are back, and believe me, they play a very deliberate style of basketball. A minute and 25 seconds to the introduction of the lineups. We'll be back after this.
Corn growers use Balance Pro Plus Define for one reason.
My last trip across my field was 107 days ago.
It's the flexible tank mix that keeps them out of the field all season.
My last trip was 110 days ago.
With Balance Pro's power of recharge and Define's enhanced grass control.
My last trip, it was 95 days ago.
Your weed pressures are gone with just one pass. So this season, make every day count with the only weed control that outlasts every competitive premix. Balance Pro Plus Define.
The thing I like best about Hastings College is the small-town, friendly atmosphere. I've come to know nearly all of the student body and most of the faculty, and I think that's a huge advantage in coming to a school like this.
I came to Hastings College because they have a great business department, but I stayed at Hastings College because they allowed me to personalize my major in marketing with computer graphics and information systems. But this is only part of the reason Hastings College is the right choice for me.
Hastings College. Pursue your passion here.
Nebraska is the only state served completely by publicly owned power. That means our success isn't determined by how well we serve stockholders, but by how well we serve fellow Nebraskans. It means Nebraskans working 24 hours a day to provide uninterrupted service and some of the lowest electric rates in the nation to other Nebraskans. Always there when you need us. Nebraska Public Power District. Together with your local public power utility.
Last year, Norfolk Catholic came into this game with 8 losses. This year, they come into it with 7 losses, but that doesn't matter. They know how to get here. They are here for the 2nd straight year, and they're trying to make up for what happened, what they felt should have been a victory one season ago. Let's meet the Knights and the Shamrocks of Columbus Scotus.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Nebraska School Activities Association, its member schools, and U.S. Bank, welcome to the Bob Devaney Sports Center for the championship game of the 2004 Class C1 Girls State Basketball Tournament. Today's game features the Norfolk Catholic Lady Knights versus the Shamrocks of Columbus Scotus High School. And now, let's meet the players and coaches competing in tonight's game. First, the non-starters for the visiting team, the Norfolk Catholic Lady Knights. Number 11, Megan Knudsen. Number 13, Brittany Love. Number 23, Katie Abler. Number 25, Kayla Bryce. Number 31, Alice Kinney. Number 35, Molly Miller. And number 51, Mandy Arter. And now, the non-starters for the home team, the Columbus Scotus Shamrocks. Number 10, Jen Haney. Number 13, Carla Jareski. Number 50, Stephanie Lyon. Number 20, Laura Kelly. Number 30, Danielle Burnt. Number 40, Katie Novicki. And number 45, Crystal Moody. And now, the starting lineup for the Norfolk Catholic Lady Knights. A 5'5" junior, number 15, Emily Nedro. A 5'6" junior, number 21, Jenny Freeze. A 5'8" senior, number 33, Lindsey Buyer. A 5'11" freshman, number 41, Kayla Ewing. And a 5'6" senior, number 45, Tanya Hebron. Head coach for the Lady Knights is Tim Kassmeyer, assisted by Hillary Haybrock and Lisa Anderson. And now, the starting lineup for the Shamrocks of Columbus Scotus High School. A 5'8" junior, number 25, Heidi Sobota. A 5'9" sophomore, number 33, Jamie Tooley. A 6'1" senior, number 35, Lynn Weeder. A 5'8" senior, number 43, Laura Dolzal. And a 6'1" senior, number 50, Mandy Schumacher. Head coach for the Shamrocks is Sean Wickham, assisted by Nathan Arneal and John Peterson. Tonight's game officials are Victor Breakfield and Terry Gilfrey. The bench official is Randy Sadoff. And now, ladies, let's play basketball.
Shamrocks and the Knights have already met this season. It was a game that was won by Columbus Scotus 57-32, but that was a long time ago. Norfolk comes into this one 19-7. Tim Kastmeyer, their head coach. It's their second straight trip to this state final. For Columbus Scotus, it's been a couple years since they've been here, but when they've been here, they've been good. They've been very good. 3 straight championships from 96 through 98. They were also in this game 2 years ago and fell short, but this year an undefeated record, a perfect season, and they knocked out in districts one of the other unbeaten teams in this class, Loganview. And then Loganview earned a wild card but didn't even make it out of the first round. Columbus Scotus with wins over Fillmore Central and Ashland Greenwood. Tight ball games. One thing you'll note about the Shamrocks, this is a team that plays a very traditional style of basketball. They focus heavily on their post player, and why not? Mandy Schumacher averages 13 points a game, but she scored 28 yesterday, and she was a force that Ashland Greenwood could not stop. Quick opening shot, missed by Dozel, and that's how we get started. Norfolk Catholic in red, Columbus Scotus in white, trimmed in green. Scotus, another one of those teams trying to climb that ladder of greatness. They've won 3 state titles. They're going for 4. Ball loose on the floor, lost out of bounds as Emily Nedro could not corral it. So a turnover against Catholic High. Shamrocks rated number 1 throughout the season. Norfolk Catholic not rated in the final poll of the year. But ratings don't matter much now. Shot partially blocked, misdirected out of bounds. And Catholic will retain possession. Last year, it was a last-second shot by Megan Ellis of Broken Bow that broke the hearts of Norfolk Catholic. They led most of that game.
I remember that call, John, like it was yesterday. Fans with their hands up in the air wondering if it happened after the clock hit 0, but it ended up counting, and Norfolk Catholic has had that on their minds for the past year. Here they are today.
Kayla Ewing having problems getting the ball out of there, and then she throws it away. A little bit of early nerves here. Columbus Scotus with a stifling defense. They only give up 27 points per game.
Man.
That is not a misprint in your program. That's the truth. Schumacher. Around it goes. This is Heidi Sobota. Sobota looking underneath.
A lot of switching going on down there.
Norfolk Catholic, probably the quicker of the 2 teams. But in being quicker, they're also the smaller of the 2 teams.
Yeah, they want to make this game sort of a helter-skelter game. Columbus Scotus plays about as balanced and as under control as any team that we're going to see today on Championship Saturday. Norfolk Catholic wants to force turnovers, play up tempo, and make it their style of game.
And they will be so very patient. Look underneath, turn around in the lane, and it rolls down. Lynn Weeder didn't score yesterday. She was shut out. She had 10 on the first day. She has the first 2 here tonight. Just underway in the Class C1 final, and Nedro again. Nedro just seems to be a little out of control right now. You can see the frustration. She's kind of thrusting her eyes skyward as she lost the handle on the ball again. Nedro was a key contributor to last year's state runner-up. Traveling. Sobota was a little off balance.
Yeah, you saw Jenny Freeze there for Norfolk Catholic, kind of giving the opposing player an earful.
And she's going to sit down, Nedro does, as Tim Kastmeyer realizes might be a little bit of nerves going on here. Having a few words with her on the bench. They bring Molly Miller in, the sophomore, off the bench. Jenny Freeze now will run the offense. To Miller. Up top, ball knocked away. Good defense. Jamie Tooley. Down the floor, Sobota. Around the wing it goes to Dozel. Underneath, here's Schumacher. Shot no. Rebound pulled down by Kayla Ewing. So far, Catholic doing a pretty good job against number 50 in green. Through the lane, outside. Haybrock.
There's the shot right there. No, she passed it up.
Kayla Ewing had it. Look underneath. Backs it up again. Catholic going to try to be as patient as they can be against this very good Scotus defense.
Right now, Norfolk Catholic, the team slowing the ball down.
Miller, a long two, no good. Rebound to Dozel. And it's not so much that they want to play it that way. That's just the way Scotus makes you play. It is so frustrating for an opposing team with athletic guards like Norfolk Catholic has. It's like when you go to the go-kart track and they put the governor on the carburetor and you want to go faster. You want to go faster. You want to beat, you want to bang, you want to do all the fun stuff. But they won't let you go that fast. That's what Scotus is like.
Boy. There it is. There you see the mouthing going on from Jenny Freeze, who said they don't talk trash in girls basketball.
Shot is up, shot is good. Lynn Weeder from about 15 feet. It's 4-0, and Tim Kastmeyer wants a 30-second timeout. Just doesn't like the way this game has started. His team has been shut out now for just a little bit over half of this first quarter. 3:17 left to play. But again, that's the way the Shamrocks like to play here.
See, they're going to be very methodical with their guards and try and free up their two post players, Schumacher and Dolezal. Schumacher has the potential, even though she only averages about 13.5, she has the potential to go for 25 or even 30 on any given night.
As we mentioned, Columbus Scotus, the #1 team in the state coming in to this postseason, and a lot of good teams. Centura was expected to be the other team in this bracket. Loganview, who, as we mentioned, was undefeated going into districts, lost to Scotus, ended up getting a wild card, but lost in the first round. Class C1 had a lot of really solid teams, but Columbus Scotus undefeated and still that way. And Norfolk Catholic with 7 losses this season, but just like last year, they had 8 losses, and they made it here. Doesn't matter necessarily what you did during the season, it's what you did during the districts, and Norfolk Catholic has the district formula down. 3 minutes and 10 seconds left to go first quarter. First foul whistled in this ball game against Columbus Scotus, but they have a 4-0 lead.
This field was treated with Balance Pro herbicide.
It sat there for 15 days without a drop of rain, and the weeds came up again.
And then it rained, and Recharge got them like that.
We know, because this is our field.
Since 1999, Balance Pro has been used successfully on more than 21 million acres. That's the power of Recharge.
There are more men in nursing today than ever before. I chose nursing to make a difference in the lives of people that I care for.
As a man, I am well accepted as a nurse. Nursing challenges my mind and recognizes my abilities.
Nursing offers me a variety of educational and employment options, and excellent income and job security.
Are you man enough to be a nurse?
For more information on a career in nursing, visit the Nebraska Center for Nursing website at www.center4nursing.org.
The C1 championship just underway, and Norfolk Catholic still looking for their first points. They trail Columbus Scotus by a score of 4-0.
Lindsey Buyer will take 3. Long rebound, pulled down by, last touch by Norfolk Catholic. Kayla Price had her fingertips on it. And we'll see Jenny Freeze come back into this one. Emily Nedrow came back in after her initial sit-down. She has returned, and now Catholic will bring backcourt pressure. This is one way you can force the tempo out of the hands of Columbus Scotus. Ooh, that ball was partially tipped by Freeze. 10-second count is on. They do break it with the pass into the front court. This is Jamie Tooley. Tooley, number 33. To Lynn Weeder. Weeder to Schumacher. Outside, open look for Sobota. No good. Long rebound. Oh, and a nice save by Lynn Weeder. Keeps it alive for the Shamrocks. Ooh, poked away. And now Jenny Freeze.
She's tough up there.
Yeah, she smells blood in the water. She's going after it.
Like
a shot, like a shot. Head fake, the shot, Dozer drive, scores.
Boy, so disciplined is Columbus Scotus. Just don't make many mistakes, John. Taking care of the basketball, working it around, and eventually they're going to get their shot. Got to score. Can't be tentative here taking shots.
Here's Buyer up and in, and the basket's good, and count it. Lindsey Buyer with her first 2, her team's first 2, and she'll go to the line for a 3-point play. Let's look at it again.
Lindsey Buyer taking that baseline. That's the way to get it done. And right now, Lindsey Buyer, even though individual records are out the window in this state championship game, just 5 points away from 1,000 career points for Norfolk Catholic. So a great career for this young lady.
5 if she can make the free throw and cap off the 3-point play. Ooh, but she's long. She does, though, have the first 2 for Norfolk Catholic, which breaks the ice, trailing 6-2. Into the front court, Jamie Tooley. Stephanie Lyons in, number 15. Here's Schumacher, one-handed jump shot. Too long. Rebound pulled down by Buyer. Buyer will outlet into the front court for Freeze. Freeze looking to Nedrow. Buyer in the corner. At the top, Kayla Ewing. Minute 20 left here in this first quarter. Freeze wanted to go in, thought better of it to Kayla Price.
Gonna have to be a guard-oriented game for Norfolk Catholic. Nice shot.
Emily Nedrow spins one way, goes the other. Creates her own open shot opportunity, and it's now a 2-point game with a minute to go in the first. Shamrocks again break the Norfolk Catholic press, and they're going to call a foul as Nedrow got in there. She tried to tie up Scotus. Not that time. We'll see Tanya Haybrook come back in for Catholic, and Crystal Moody. We'll check in for Scotus.
Really harassing the ball.
Taken away. Buyer stands right in front of the pass. Down the lane. Layup good. The foul and counted.
What a play. And I'll tell you what, although Buyer made the steal, I think it was the pressure by Jenny Freeze that caused the turnover. And once Buyer picked it off, she was not going to be denied.
6 points on the scoreboard. Buyer with 4 of them to make it 5. And she does. 3 points away from a career 1,000. And for the first time, Norfolk Catholic is in the lead at 7-6. A 7-0 run. And again, backcourt pressure. This is what we'll expect Catholic to do when they have the opportunity. Traveling. And the momentum has shifted in this one.
Yeah, right now, that may be a problem that Columbus Scotus is going to have to address. Coach Sean Wickman, maybe. I think up at the top of the court, Jenny Freeze may be a little too athletic for Heidi Sobota handling the ball up there.
Like we said, it's been quite a while since these two teams last played. A lot of things have happened since then. Turnaround, long, offensive rebound. Buyer from the corner, yes! 9-6 in favor of Norfolk Catholic. 15 seconds left. Shamrocks bring it into the front court.
Now we have a ball game.
Here's Thule all the way around. 4 seconds left. Top of the circle. Open jumper is good by Stephanie Lyons. And Scotus crawls back to within 1. So Catholic got a tough start. They come back, and it's a 9-8 ball game as we go to the second quarter.
Go Cardinals. Go Bears. Go Wolverines. High school mascots here in Nebraska. How about Go Hogs? Taxes paid by farm families who produce livestock help support school activities, teacher salaries, and county government all across the state. Now there's something to cheer about. Livestock producers create a $6 billion economic engine for our state. Nebraska Livestock. We're all shareholders.
It doesn't matter if you farm a good part of the county or a few hundred acres. Your results depend on having choices. And you can't choose what's best for your land if your hands are tied. All you really need is the freedom to succeed.
All of a sudden, Norfolk Catholic is woken up. It's a 9-8 score right now. They lead Columbus Scotus by 1. Lindsey Buyer, the hot hand at the end of the first quarter.
Jenny Freeze, here's Buyer. All-time leading scorer in Catholic high school history. Norfolk Catholic high school history, I should say. Both these schools are Catholic schools. We had Central Catholic from West Point earlier today. Buyer trying to spin her way in. Is back up top, Nedrow. Nedrow through the lane, kicks it out, open two, good! Kayla Ewing, the 5'11 freshman, gives the Knights their three-point lead back. Easier time breaking the press there for the Shamrocks. Lions into the front court. And again, Columbus Scotus, this is not panic time. Tried the backdoor cut, and somehow the ball ended up in the hands of Laura Dozal. They'll take it. It's not pretty, but it counts. It was a nice idea. The ball ricocheted away, but somehow Dozal came right back to her.
Scotus has not played many close games this year.
Oh, nice little up and under move. A little too strong on the jump shot by Freeze. And now the Shamrocks have a chance to get their lead back at 11-10. 6:35 left before halftime.
Yeah, you can say one thing about Norfolk Catholic. These ladies do get after it on defense.
Turn around in the lane, and it's good. Lynn Weeder. There's a lot of size on this Columbus Scotus roster. You've got Weeder at 6'1", and Crystal Mood at 6 foot. Mandy Schumacher leading scorer at 6'1", and no one for Norfolk Catholic is greater than 5'11", and there's only two players greater than 5'9" on this roster. So there's a definite size advantage. Open three, top of the circle, and Emily Nedrow connects.
She put her #1 finger in the air, too. She needed that one to go down. They had a real tough start, did Nedrow. She's really come on here now with 2 field goals.
14-12. This pace is a lot more to the liking of Norfolk Catholic. Scotus again, take their time. That ball was knocked away by Freeze into the hands of Nedrow, and a smart move by the guard to pull it back. Now Freeze bumped as Schumacher was over there. We'll see if she gets the foul. Yes, she will. Mandy Schumacher, who has been quiet in this game, averaging nearly 14 points, but she has nothing so far. It'll be Catholic basketball when we return after this.
Hey, Matt. Hey, you better get up.
No way.
Hey, Matt, come on.
Cutting class.
Class?
Take notes for me.
Man, you're dreaming. You're gonna be late for work. College is over. Rise and shine. Tick-tock.
Welcome to the real world, a place where your State Farm agent can help.
See your local State Farm agent for all your insurance and financial services needs.
Used to be really good grass control. Came at a cost to the health of your corn. But that was before Option herbicide. It's the first post-emerge grass herbicide with a built-in safener. Option gets all your major grasses and allows you to use higher caliber tank mixes. So you can also get your broadleaves, all without worrying about crop safety. Option, grass control that puts you in control.
Back here at Devaney Center, 5:21 left to go in the half. I don't know if you'd call him a Cinderella, John, but Norfolk Catholic leads by 2, 14-12.
Well, if you look at the record and you think a team that's 18-7 going up against a team that's undefeated, you'd think it was Cinderella, but Cinderella was here last year. Unfortunately, the pumpkin...
The clock struck zero.
The clock literally struck zero, and some people in Norfolk still think that it shouldn't have been a pumpkin.
Yeah, exactly.
We got a foul underneath. You know, for all the aggressive nature of Norfolk Catholic, they've only committed one foul in this first half. Well, it's Scotus who has racked up the penalties, 5, and that is the 3rd foul on Heidi Sobota already in this game. And she will probably sit here for the rest of this first half on Sean Wickham's bench. Off the inbound, off the glass. Catherine Abler has given Catholic a 4-point lead.
Great shot off the glass, off an inbound pass, too. Nice communication between the two players.
Danielle Burnt into the front court. Here's Dozel, and back to Burnt, 5'6" senior. This is Jamie Tooley. Tooley will go all the way around to the right side, underneath Schumacher, looking for that first point, and she has it.
Yeah, did not panic. A defender came up. She took her time, put it right off the glass. Schumacher, nothing's going to rattle this young lady.
16-14, Norfolk Catholic. Wide open 3 for Jenny Freeze. It's good. Catholic starting to feel it here a little bit. After that very slow start, they have since come alive. They were held scoreless for the first 5 minutes of this game. They've since scored 19. Schumacher, 1 dribble, 1 shot. Tipped up, and a foul. We'll have free throws coming up for Laura Dozel.
It's going to be interesting to see if there's one concern for Norfolk Catholic. Can they keep up this pace throughout the entire game? I mean, they are playing at a blistering pace.
Emily Nedrow whistled with her 2nd foul at the free throw line. Laura Dozel averages 8 points and 6 rebounds. Had 8 points yesterday, and a free throw here gives her 5. Nedrow will check out, and Lindsey Buyer comes back in for Norfolk Catholic. Knights with a 3-point lead at 19-16. We are halfway through the 2nd quarter. Jenny Freeze will bring it across. Oh, here comes Schumacher. There's someone you don't want in your face.
No.
The height and the wingspan.
Look out.
Top of the circle. That 3 almost went down through iron. And the rebound to Scotus. Shamrock's back the other way. Near side for Tooley. They look underneath. Open is Lynn Reeder for 2, and it's a 1-point game. Scotus offense starting to click on these last couple of possessions. We've had good looks to the baseline and a blocking foul. And that one will be on Schumacher, and that should be number 2 on Mandy. It is. Comes with 3 minutes and 10 seconds left to play here in the first half. Back into the game for Catholic is Kayla Ewing and Tanya Haybrook. Back into the game For Scotus, Crystal Mood. Catholic will inbound to Buyer. Haybrook and around 2 threes. Try to work that baseline. Shamrocks do a nice job of cutting that off. 5-second count is on.
Nice fake.
Get that defender to commit and make the shot. Lindsey Buyer. And she is now a 1,000-point scorer in her career. And it gives Norfolk Catholic a 21-18 lead with 2:35 left in the first half.
And these fans are on their feet.
And they know it. It's 1,000 points. and they're celebrating on the sidelines. It's as if they won or something. It's amazing.
Oh, that's good.
Well, it's nice to know they recognize their teammate, but there's still some work to do here. And Byer's the first one that'll tell you there's some work to do. Outlet pass down the floor. Haybrook, though, was cut off, then nearly threw an errant pass, but retrieved by Freeze.
A lot of passing, a lot of cutting. Norfolk Catholic very fundamentally sound.
Oh, found to the corner. Good defense by Daniel Burnt. Scotus will bring it back the other way. $1:45 to play first half. Scotus down by 3. They led for most of the first quarter, and then Catholic started to take things over. Freeze trying to pop it away. Ball's loose on the floor, still loose on the floor. We got bodies flying everywhere.
She's been a terror, has Freeze.
Just about had somebody in our lap. But the Shamrocks not to be undone. Weeder's shot hits the glass, but no iron. Freeze back the other way for Catholic.
Motion, high low, next time down, high low.
Buyer will swing it around for Haybrook.
Up.
3-point lead for Norfolk Catholic, and she carried it. Lost control of that dribble. 1:04 left before halftime. This quarter is much suited to Norfolk Catholic, a lot better than the first, and we'll be back right after this.
Time to fill up. Time to make a choice. So choose the fuel that drives Nebraska's economy, drives America's energy independence, and drives down air pollution. No matter how you gauge it, there's only one gasoline choice that drives Nebraska and America. E10 Unleaded. Let's get with it, Nebraska.
Used to be really good grass control. Came at a cost to the health of your corn. But that was before Option herbicide. It's the first post-emerge grass herbicide with a built-in safener. Option gets all your major grasses and allows you to use higher caliber tank mixes. So you can also get your broadleaves, all without worrying about crop safety. Option, grass control that puts you in control.
A minute to go in this half. Lindsey Buyer, there you go. Point number 1,000 and 1,001 in her career. What a career it has been for Norfolk Catholic. But like you said, John, plenty of work to do.
The championship is what they're here for. And right now they have a 3-point lead. Into the front court, Scotus. Jamie Tooley. Catholic, of course, backing down in that zone. They have that height disadvantage, and they are not about to let the Shamrocks get anything easy underneath. They're going to collapse that zone at all chances. 30 seconds left. Wouldn't be surprised if the Shamrocks here hold for the last shot. They are a patient ball club. Over in the corner for Dozel. 15 seconds left. Jamie Tooley backs it up. 10 seconds left. Tooley all the way around. Top of the circle for 2. Short, and that will be an over-the-back call. Crystal Mood came over the back. That is the 16 foul, 17 foul on Scotus, and that's going to mean a 1-and-1 free throw. So that gives Catholic a chance to get points before the break instead of Columbus Scotus.
These some big free throws. If Jenny Freeze can knock these down, give the Lady Knights a 5-point lead going into halftime.
Freeze, a very good free throw shooter. She and Emily Nedrow and Lindsey Buyer all are listed at 80% plus free throw shooters, which in high school is very good.
John, I've been really impressed by this Norfolk Catholic team. I mean, they've taken a team right now that's undefeated. They lead by 4.
At the buzzer.
Good half. Good half.
Norfolk Catholic has taken a 4-point lead into the locker room for Columbus Scotus in that, especially late in the first and into the second quarter, taken out of their game just a little bit. And, of course, Catholic is hitting their shots, something you absolutely have to do against a team that is as patient as Columbus Scotus. But if there's one thing Scotus won't do, it's panic. Close games have been their modus operandi. They know what it's like to play tight ones because of just their style of play. And speaking of the Shamrocks, their head coach, Sean Wickham, is with Kyle D'Elia.
Thanks, Drew and John. Coach, what do you like? What do you don't like?
Well, I like the way we're running our offense down here, but I'm really not liking the way we're playing defense right now. We're kind of jumping up and going for ball fakes. We kind of lost our composure a little bit and kind of resulting in some baskets and easy baskets for Norfolk Catholic.
Quick first half, moved, eh?
Yeah, it goes pretty fast, and just little things that are really costing us right now. So hopefully we can kind of make a couple adjustments, stay under control, keep it in front, and maybe they won't shoot such a high percentage in the second half.
Go make some adjustments, Coach.
Thank you.
Coach Sean Wickerham, am I saying that right? Excuse me, Wickham. And this is green. We're going to be seeing a lot of green and red next. Not a lot of losses on that Scotus side in their program. We're back after the break.
Are you a thrill seeker? Then Popeye's new Cajun King Shrimp is for you. Big shrimp, New Orleans style, for just $4.99.
Are you ready? At Doane College.
50 years of innovation. 50 years of reliability. 50 years of performance. Valley Irrigation.
See your area Valley dealer, Plains Irrigation Grand Island and Central Valley Irrigation Holdridge.
Welcome back. Halftime, Norfolk Catholic leading Scotus, and we're getting to the All-State team. Remind viewers, a lot of talent we know on the floor, not a lot of spots, of course. Each team on these All-State teams at half, we recognize the 10-11 coaches All-State team is what we're talking about, and these ballot forms were sent to coaches throughout Nebraska who do the voting. 10-11 tally the votes, and here now is your 2004 Class C1 All-State team.
The C1 top vote getter is Wahoo's Rachel Simon. The 4-year starter has helped lead her teams to 2 state softball and basketball tourneys, including 2 straight semifinal big dance appearances. Centura's Ashley Snyder may just be the definition of a student athlete. The 4-year starter puts in 21.2. She's number 1 in her class with a 4-point and a top 20 Wendy's Heisman finalist. Logan View's Jordan Larson is known worldwide for her volleyball skills. She'll join the Cookster in 2005. The junior scores 15 and grabs 9 rebounds. Jennifer Lovegrove is the 6-foot post standout for Fillmore Central. The Panthers role model puts in 16 a game while taking down 10 rebounds. Kate Brockmeyer is the junior team captain for Central City, leading the squad in every single category. She scores 19.5, hitting from 41% from downtown. That's your C1 girls All-State team.
For a guy who's supposed to be his own boss, I sure have a lot of people telling me what to do. Like they know what's best for this land. I just want somebody to lay out all the options. I'll call the shots. Give me the freedom to succeed. And I'll do the rest.
It is halftime of the C1 state championship game. Norfolk Catholic with a 22-18 lead over Columbus Scotus, the Class C1 girls all-state team. I seem to recall last year at this time a discussion we had about how this C1 All-State team was loaded with juniors. You had Lindsey Buyer and Mandy Schumacher, who were juniors last year, seniors this year. You had Ashley Snyder and Rachel Simon, juniors last year, seniors this year. Well, Simon and Schneider made it back to the C1 All-State team, but just to give you an idea of how talented this class is, you've got 3 newcomers to the girls All-State team. Jordan Lawson from Logan View, Jennifer Lovegrove from Fillmore Central, and Kay Brookmeyer from Central City. All made it this year and supplanted some very talented ball players.
That's right. Lovegrove with the Lady Panthers, a phenomenal year for Fillmore Central, and they had really a great year as a team. And then Jordan Larson's just kind of come out of nowhere for seems like every sport, but mainly volleyball and basketball, her specialties for Logan View. One of the best athletes in the state, hands down.
And Logan View, of course, along with Centura, both making it here to the state tournament. We're at halftime. Norfolk Catholic leads Columbus Scotus 22-18. We'll look at the stats coming up.
Go Cardinals. Go Bears. Go Wolverines. High school mascots here in Nebraska. How about Go Hogs? Taxes paid by farm families who produce livestock help support school activities, teacher salaries, and county government all across the state. Now there's something to cheer about. Livestock producers create a $6 billion economic engine for our state. Nebraska Livestock. We're all shareholders.
Open a totally free checking account from Tier 1 Bank and open a world of opportunities. There's no minimum balance, no monthly service charge, and unlimited check writing. You'll get a free ATM card and free online access to your accounts 24 hours a day. Sign up for internet bill pay and pay your bills online. Open a totally free checking account and you'll also open a free gift. Tier 1 Bank. Taking the extra step.
Education is more than learning to make a living. It's also learning about life.
If you're looking for a new career opportunity, Central Community College is a place to come and check it out.
Really appreciated the level of expertise of the faculty here. The quality is really good. They're smaller classes. You're able to communicate with the instructor really easily.
Step up to a bright tomorrow.
Statistics are brought to you in part by Option Herbicide. Option, grass control that puts you in control.
The first half statistics for this girls' state championship game. Norfolk Catholic with the 4-point lead. Catholic shooting very well, especially in late first into the second quarter. Rebounds and turnovers pretty even. Leading scorers Lindsey Buyer with 9 for Catholic. 8 points for Lynn Weeder leading the Shamrocks. Mandy Schumacher just 2 points in that first half. Now last year Catholic held a 5-point lead at halftime and they didn't win the game. They got a 4-point lead this year, but there's still a long way to go. They'll tell you exactly that in Madison County, and so will that young man. Nice dance moves. We'll be back.
When you're on E, it's time to make the right choice. So choose the fuel that drives Nebraska agriculture. The choice that makes sense for America. The homegrown fuel that's approved by every car maker in the world. No matter how you gauge it, there's only one gasoline choice that drives Nebraska and America. E10 Unleaded. Let's get with it, Nebraska.
I had the ideal education in the respiratory care program at Southeast Community College, Lincoln. My instructors made sure I got the classroom learning and clinical experience for a successful career in a demanding field. I'm now the Director of Pulmonary Services at St. Elizabeth Regional Medical Center. SEC prepared me for more than a profession. They helped me build a career. My name is Jay Snyder, and I know there is no limit to what you can do with an education from SEC.
All across the state, Nebraskans use electricity every day. Some of the most affordable electricity in the country. Power in Nebraska is 100% publicly owned, so profits don't go to stockholders, but are returned to Nebraskans to keep rates down. And because the power is supplied to Nebraskans by Nebraskans, it's some of the most reliable anywhere. Always there when you need us. Nebraska Public Power District, together with your local public power utility.
Coach Kassmeyer, Norfolk Catholic, we talked off camera, little sluggish going. You were thrilled to survive it, but the rest of the way looking good. I mean, just keep it going. Is that what you told your girls?
Yeah, we want to continue to keep working our defense that we've been doing. I thought we've done a great job of playing some good team defense, even though we didn't handle the ball very well at the start of the game. I think we had 6 turnovers those first 6 possessions. And we were able to survive, and that's kind of been the trademark of this team all year.
Real quick, but you've been knocking the shots down after that.
And that's real big. We think we have some good shooters. We've been finding the open people, and then hopefully just keep that going. I know Scotus is going to make a run, so we're looking forward to the challenge second half.
Go get with your girls, Coach Kassmeyer. Thanks. Coach Kassmeyer, Norfolk Catholic. He said Scotus is going to make a run. Sean Wickham from Scotus said he needs to shut Catholic down. Who comes out on top? We're a half away to finding out. Join us after the break.
Hey, Matty. Hey, you better get up.
No way.
Hey, Matty, come on.
Cutting class.
Class?
Take notes for me.
Man, you're dreaming. You're going to be late for work. College is over. Rise and shine. Tick-tock.
Welcome to the real world, a place where your State Farm agent can help.
See your local State Farm agent for all your insurance and financial services needs.
Southeast Community College in Beatrice was the perfect college choice for me. SCC has the activities and opportunities that I was looking for in a college. I was a member of Student Senate, president of Phi Theta Kappa, and the captain of the golf team. The more I put into the SCC, the more I got out of it. I graduated from the academic transfer program and transferred my SCC credit to the university. My name is Ben Long, and I know there is no limit to what you can do with an education from SCC.
On average, in Lincoln, there are over 150 commercial and residential break-ins each month. General Lock-In Security offers complete security protection 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We've been right here in Lincoln since 1968, providing peace of mind on a local level. We offer easy-to-install, state-of-the-art wireless security systems. Our new showroom gives you the chance to see the technology up close, like the new digital video recorder, which offers the best in offsite monitoring. Our systems are easy to use, and they're affordable. Give us a call for a free home estimate.
Halftime of the C1 championship game. In fact, the second half just about to begin. Norfolk Catholic leads Columbus Scotus by 4, 22-18, and a very impressive first half for the Lady Knights, coming into this game with a 16-7 record, actually 18-7 now after the state tournament. Very impressive first half, taking an undefeated team with the lead into the locker room.
And the 5-second call to start the second half. Heidi Sobota held on to it too long. And Norfolk Catholic gets the ball back and a chance to build on what is close to their biggest lead of the game. They had a 5-point lead at one point. It's right now at 4. Around the top, Jenny Freeze. Catholic dressed in red, Shamrocks in white. Columbus Scotus #1 and undefeated. And just like West Point Central Catholic, a dominating force on the volleyball court, but they have won 8 of the last 9 Class D1 state titles. Drive to the baseline, wide open, and right there is Emily Nidro. That is good ball movement, and that is a way to break down a much taller lineup. Get them to overcommit, and that's exactly what happened there. And a double dribble. And the Shamrocks have come out a little bit shaky here, and this is the time with that experienced coaching, Sean Wickham, who has never won a state basketball title, but there's a guy on his bench, the volleyball coach, John Peterson, who was the head coach the last time this program won. In fact, they won 3 straight. You got a lot of knowledge on that bench, and right now it's probably time to put a little bit of that to work to settle these girls down just a little bit. Nedro, in, out, spinning around, doing a lot of moving out there, nearly tied up. It gets it away to Jenny Freeze. Up top for Lindsey Buyer. Buyer lost it on the dribble, but Freeze right there to scoop up the goodies. Now Catholic will set their offense and be patient. Take what Scotus will give you. You've got the lead. can play with it a little bit.
Well, they're being patient, too, on offense.
Buyer all the way in, stops, realizes she had nothing there, and she traveled, must have slid her back foot there. Turnover against Norfolk Catholic. That is only number 6. Been a relatively clean ball game as far as fouls and turnovers, and usually that's what you get with Columbus Scotus. Norfolk Catholic even to the test.
John, I didn't realize Norfolk Catholic had lost to Scotus earlier in the year by 25 points. I mean, this has been a totally different story today.
Wow, nearly had a carry there. Schumacher in traffic, draws a foul, will shoot 2. And the foul is on Lindsey Buyer. That's only her first. Catholic in the first half only had, is that right, 2 fouls? They only had 2 fouls called against them in the entire first half. That means you got a lot to spare if you want to get aggressive, especially late in the game. No one's in foul trouble. You can go full bore.
If Norfolk Catholic can find some way to contain the post players, Sobota and Schumacher of Columbus Scotus, they will be in great shape for this game.
Where you get Columbus Scotus off balance is when you start building on a lead, because then they have to, then their patience on offense, there starts to be a little more urgency. Now, I know we're early in this third quarter, but it's something to remember. Through the lane, Nedro a little off balance, ball tipped around, Schumacher kept it alive and into the hands of Dozel. Dozel would bring it into the front court, and that was dangerously close to over and back. 3 minutes into the second half, Norfolk Catholic with a 6-point lead. A look for Schumacher. Schumacher tied up, and they'll call a foul.
Scotus is going to keep being patient. They're going to keep feeding Schumacher. They realize she's got a big-time size advantage down there.
Now, the unfortunate thing is, even though Catholic only had 2 fouls in the first half, now 2 fouls in the second, 3 of those 4 total fouls are on Emily Nedro, and she has taken a seat on the Norfolk Catholic bench. Schumacher off the inbound, gets the basket, and count it. She'll go to the line for one more. Time to go to your big player, the one who has been money all year.
I really think that's what it's going to come down to, because the Norfolk Catholic guards have done such a good job of taking care of the Scotus guards that this game's going to come down to this player at the free throw line right here.
Rolls out, ball tipped around, Norfolk Catholic gets it back. Schumacher literally took command of the game yesterday, scoring 28 points against Ashland Greenwood. Ashland Greenwood had no answer for number 50. Absolutely none. Ball taken away, stolen by Weeder. She'll take it all the way down herself, lays it up. She's gone, though. No good. Ball fought for, though. It's a tie-up. It'll belong to Norfolk Catholic. Heads-up play by Laura Dozel, who went diving for the loose ball and at least forced a change of the possession arrow. Granted, Catholic gets the ball back here, but next time it happens, it goes Scotus's way. But if you ask any Scotus fan, they'll take the layup, please. In through the lane, Buyer off balance.
Wanted a foul that time, didn't get it.
Nope. For the most part, the officials have let him play in this one. Dozel, Jamie Toohey, they look inside for Schumacher. They try to save it, and they do, but in the hands of the wrong player. Jenny Freeze, they want to run the floor.
They got numbers. They got numbers. There it is.
In the lane, short. Short by Kayla Price. Scotus down by 4 here. Look underneath for Schumacher. Goes up. Too strong. And an over-the-back call. And that's going to be on Schumacher, and that's her third. That is a big, big foul here with 3:38 to go in the third period. Might change the scope of this game just a little bit. 24-20, Norfolk Catholic will be back.
This field was treated with Balance Pro herbicide. It sat there for 15 days without a drop of rain, and the weeds came up again. And then it rained, and Recharge got them like that. We know, because this is our field.
Since 1999, Balance Pro has been used successfully on more than 21 million acres. That's the power of recharge.
Are you ready? So, at Doane College. Norfolk Catholic leads by 4. 3:38 to go, third quarter. And so far this second half, really neither team has made a run. Just they both sort of offset each other, I guess you could say, John.
Yep, traded baskets. The lead was 4 at halftime. The lead is still 4 for Norfolk Catholic. Jenny Freeze, Catherine Abler, stopped by a double team to the baseline. Buyer, yes.
Oh, that's pretty.
Oh, that's her shot, too.
Pretty.
That is her shot. You give her something open on the baseline, and she will take it. The all-time leading scorer for Norfolk Catholic. Over 1,000 points now in her career, and it's back to a 6-point lead. In the front court, Sobota goes for the look for Schumacher, and there she is. Even though she's got 3 fouls here in this third period, she's still in there and draws Scotus back to within 4. Boy, if you get an opportunity, I would take it right at number 50.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if the girls know that or not.
Oh, I am sure that Tim Katzmeyer made them aware of it if they weren't in that huddle a few moments ago. Got to be aware of where she is. You take her out, and this game changes dramatically from the corner.
Oh, good.
A little impatient there on offense, I think.
That was contested well by Schumacher.
Oh, just about lost the basketball, but Sobota, there was no pressure, so they were able to get going underneath. And there's Lynn Weeder, another one of the big 6-footers, 6'1" senior, drives in for 2. And now Columbus Scotus is within 2. 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Jenny Freeze through the lane. Oh, wide open underneath. Finds Molly Miller. And Mandy Schumacher was a statue because she realizes if she moves and bumps into Freeze, that's another foul. She couldn't back up really to defend. And with Miller wide open, Catholic gets a much-needed 2, and their lead's back up to 4.
Well, here comes the pressure through. Looks like a 1-3-1, and that is to stop Schumacher from catching the ball.
So they take the shot from the free throw line. Offensive rebound. Schumacher has it underneath and lays it up and in. Boy, she was quiet in the first half with just 2 points. She now has 8, and it's back down to a 2-point lead for Norfolk Catholic through the lane. Freeze kicks it back out. Miller takes a long 2. It's short. Rebound.
Yes, sir.
To Schumacher. Scotus sensing something. They go in deep. Oh, boy, that's a tough break for Norfolk Catholic because Lynn Weeder was led too far with that pass. There was no way she was going to make this shot, but she's fouled, so she will go to the line. But if you look at where that layup went, there was no way she was going to make that. But because of the foul, and it goes on Molly Miller, now to the free throw line, Lynn Weeder to try to tie the game. But she airballs the first foul attempt. Now substitutions coming in. Crystal Mood in, number 45. Moody. Second foul shot. Short. And a foul. Jamie Tooley trying to reach in and grab the ball. I'm sorry, it was on Crystal Moody. That's who they whistled the foul on. Just a second team foul against Scotus. Final minute here, third quarter. Norfolk Catholic by 2. A 3 is up by Freeze. No. And a rebound. The foul's going to go on Buyer. That's her second. He was over the back.
Not the type of shot you want in this situation. They need a good possession here because you just get the sense that Columbus Scotus is starting to build momentum.
You also get the sense that Norfolk Catholic's trying to regain some of the magic that they had in the second quarter where they were a lot quicker on offense and there was a lot of flow, but 10-second count is on, they break it. Last couple of times down the floor, they put up some shots that Tim Katzmeyer probably didn't want. 30 seconds left in the period. Shamrocks will likely play for the last shot. Dozel takes it all the way in from the baseline, almost behind the backboard. Tie up Scotus basketball with 19 seconds left in the third. Columbus
crowd really into this ball game.
Off the inbounds, rolls it off the rim, Heidi Sobota, and we are tied with 10 seconds left here in the period. Jenny Freeze with 5 seconds left. She sees the clock, looking for help. Outside, Miller will take a three. Oh, and it rattles out at the buzzer. So we go to the fourth quarter of play, and we are all tied at 28 in the Class C1 championship game.
Hey, Maddie. Hey, you better get up.
No way.
Hey, Maddie, come on.
Cutting class.
Class?
Take notes for me.
Man, you're dreaming. You're gonna be late for work. College is over.
Rise and shine. Tick-tock. Welcome to the real world, a place where your State Farm agent can help.
See your local State Farm agent for all your insurance and financial services needs.
I'm really glad I got my associate's degree at Southeast Community College Milford campus. I got wonderful personal attention from awesome instructors, and I got tons of hands-on lab experience. I learned about a dozen programming languages. When I graduated, SCC helped me find a job with great pay and excellent benefits. My name is Bettina Skurlock, and I know there is no limit to what you can do with an education from SCC.
Quarter to play here in the C1 championship, and we are all knotted at 28. Columbus Scotus and Norfolk Catholic, both looking for a championship, and both really had their moments in this ball game, but the last 8 minutes up for grabs, John.
As we go to the final quarter, Jenny Freeze, Emily Nedrow back in the game with 3 fouls. Mandy Schumacher playing with 3 fouls. Heidi Sobota playing with 3 fouls. Underneath, Buyer, who was quiet in that last quarter. Foul over the back. I think they're going to get Kayla Ewing. Yep. That is the 16th foul on Norfolk Catholic. Baseball pass down the floor. Schumacher will stop, and Scotus will set up the offense. A chance to take the lead for the first time since early in the second quarter.
Patience. It's the name of the game for the Shamrocks.
We're looking for a backdoor cut there. Instead, a drive, a turnaround, and no good. A rebound by Buyer. Big rebound by the 5'8" senior, and Catholic. In a game like this, where you play such a deliberate style, every possession is magnified, and every lead is magnified. Freeze, stopped. 5-second count is on. She gets it away. Now she has it back in the corner.
There you go. Buyer wants the ball.
Buyer looking to create something. Haybrook. Catholic taking their time on this possession. A drive in. Haybrook was fouled, and it almost rolled in. Or Kayla Ewing, I beg your pardon. Kayla Ewing. I think she sensed something there, threw up a wild shot, and it just about trickled down. But instead, she'll go to the free throw line, and that is foul number 4 on Heidi Sobota, who will come out at the next whistle. Here's Kayla Ewing to give her team the lead back. 2 shots. It'll be Stephanie Lyons to check in for the Shamrocks. Missed the second. Schumacher with a rebound. A 1-point game. Now we're on that odd number sequence. Lyons works against Freeze. A look underneath, turn around, shot is good, and the lead is back in Columbus Scotus hands. Lynn Weeder for 2, and it's 30-29. Freeze into the front court for Norfolk Catholic. Nedrow wanted to penetrate, still trying to drive around. Has to stop. She's in trouble. Throws up a wild shot. No good. Rebound to Columbus Scotus. Down the floor. There's not really numbers. She's going to take it in anyway and draw the foul, and it's going to be on Buyer. And that is her third. With 5:37 left to play, and free throws coming up for Laura Dozel. Interesting decision on Dozel's part. Decided to take it in. It was a 2-on-3, but she took it in anyway. It turns out to be a pretty good move because she gets the foul, and she goes to the line to build on the lead.
Norfolk Catholic's last good possession seems like was that little jumper that Lindsey Buyer hit along the baseline. That seemed like an eternity ago.
Tim Kastmeyer wants a 30-second timeout. We'll quickly reset the conditions for you here. Catholic has 3 timeouts left. Scotus Hill has all 5 of theirs. Possession arrow belongs to Scotus. Catholic has committed 17 fouls. Scotus just 3, so it's kind of a role reversal from the first half. Also, as far as fouls are concerned, we mentioned that Heidi Sobota has 4 fouls. She's on the Shamrock bench. Schumacher has 3 fouls, but she's been playing with 3 fouls for quite some time now, so that doesn't seem to be a problem as of yet. Now, Lindsey Buyer and Emily Nedrow each with 3 fouls for Norfolk Catholic. Give you an idea what the game conditions are like here, as we will have Scotus free throws coming up. Or a free throw, I should say. 1 left. Laura Dozel averages 8.6 rebounds. Today with 6 points, make it 7, and the lead is 2. 31-29. Kayla Ewing looking to Buyer at the baseline, but guarded. Back to Buyer in the corner. Tries to work off a pick. Ball loose on the floor and taken away by Dozel.
Flat out picked her pocket that time. To Dozel.
And now, if you're Columbus Scotus, you're thinking, let's get that 4-point lead. Here's Schumacher. She's going to go for it, and she's got a nice little turnaround in the lane. And Tim Kastmeyer, sensing the urgency here, calls a timeout. I realize it's only a 4-point lead, but Columbus Scotus has the momentum with 4:58 left to play. We'll back in a moment.
Time to fill up. Time to make a choice. So choose the fuel that drives Nebraska's economy, drives America's energy independence, and drives down air pollution. No matter how you gauge it, there's only one gasoline choice that drives Nebraska and America. E10 unleaded. Let's get with it, Nebraska.
Open a totally free checking account from Tier 1 Bank and open a world of opportunities. There's no minimum balance, no monthly service charge, and unlimited check writing. You'll get a free ATM card and free online access to your accounts 24 hours a day. Sign up for internet bill pay and pay your bills online. Open a totally free checking account and you'll also open a free gift. Tier 1 Bank. Taking the extra step.
So far in the second half, it has been a 7-point swing, mainly because of that lady right there, Mandy Schumacher. The turnaround jumper is good, and right now, Columbus Scotus has taken control of this game.
And breaking that huddle, Scotus with smiles on their faces. They're feeling a lot more confident right now. They're playing more to their style. Up by 4. Every possession magnified in a game like this. Spin in the lane, kick out, Nedrow. Ooh, had the open jumper, thought she was going to take it and didn't. Maybe a little tentative. Here's Buyer. Drives in, she wanted to shoot. But quick defense over there by Jamie Tooley. Again, on the baseline. You're right, that possession that ended up in a Catholic bucket does seem like an eternity ago, even though it wasn't all that long. Spin move, kick out. 4 minutes to go. Drive all the way in by Freeze. Layup, no. And the rebound to the Shamrocks. This is playing right into their hands.
You know, the first half, Norfolk Catholic was taking shots with absolutely no bashfulness whatsoever, taking those threes with confidence. It's almost like they've lost their confidence to take those shots.
We told you Columbus Scotus is used to playing in tight games. It's just the way it goes in low-scoring ball games. Schumacher, a turnaround, no, and a foul over the back as the rebound came down in the hands of Tanya Haybrook. That is a big defensive stop for Norfolk Catholic. As coming in will be Catherine Abler and Caleb Price, 25 and 23 there on your screen. And we're going to have a whistle and a timeout. Columbus Scotus takes timeout. They're first with 3:34 to go in the Class D1 championship.
Go Cardinals. Go Bears. Go Wolverines. High school mascots here in Nebraska. How about Go Hogs? Taxes paid by farm families who produce livestock help support school activities, teacher salaries, and county government all across the state. Now there's something to cheer about. Livestock producers create a $6 billion economic engine for our state. Nebraska Livestock. We're all shareholders.
The thing I like best about Hastings College is the small-town, friendly atmosphere. I've come to know nearly all of the student body and most of the faculty, and I think that's a huge advantage in coming to a school like this.
I came to Hastings College because they have a great business department, but I stayed at Hastings College because they allowed me to personalize my major in marketing with computer graphics and information systems. But this is only part of the reason Hastings College is the right choice for me.
Hastings College. Pursue your passion here.
3:34 left to go in the fourth quarter of this Class C1 championship, and right now it's the Shamrocks who are in control of Norfolk Catholic, 33-29.
That's right now where you put the ball in the hands of your playmaker, and that's her right there, number 33, Lindsey Buyer. To Nedrow, and she nearly walked. Scotus fans thought she did walk. Freeze, up and under, tough shot off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound to Columbus Scotus. Another empty possession for Norfolk Catholic. And now Scotus, a 4-point lead, 3 minutes to go. And a bleed clock, methodically.
You know, the defensive pressure has not been there either for Norfolk Catholic this second half like it was in the first half. I don't know if that's fatigue or just the defense they're in, but it just has not been the same.
Oh, that's huge. Passing lane was blocked off, and the Shamrocks were the ones that last touched the basketball. That is a break for Norfolk Catholic in the worst way. I realize it's only a 4-point lead, but folks, trust me, against Columbus Scotus, when you're down 4 to Scotus, that's a bigger hill to climb than against most teams. Ooh, in the corner. Thought she might pull the trigger on a three. Turn around in the lane. Shot is no good. They're still waiting to get a field goal. They enter in a terrible scoring drought right now. They have got to connect on one of these possessions. And now Scotus again with the advantage. Can bleed some clock.
They're going to take their time, keep passing. It looks like they're in a little 4 corners, but it's a 4 corners. Instead of around the half court, it's around the key.
And now we're going to start getting fouls. I think Tim Kastmeyer, realizing exactly what Scotus is doing, said, forget it. We are not going to let them burn any more clock. We're going to make them earn this one at the foul line. And that is the 18th foul, the first foul against Jenny Freeze, which means it's 1-and-1 situation for Jamie Tooley. First one, she gets the second. That's a big one. Makes it a 5-point game and puts a lot of pressure on Norfolk Catholic. Misses the second. Catholic rebound. They need to push it up the floor here. Push it up the floor and go right at number 50. Oh, and it's stolen away.
Lynn
Leader takes it in and rolls it home. It's now a 7-point game. And it's looking mighty bleak in Madison County right now. Through the lane, fouls on the floor. That's only the 5th, so it's just an inbound situation, no foul shots. Foul is on Jamie Tooley. Boy, what a huge steal that was from Lynn Weeder, the 6'1 senior. Timeout taken by Columbus Scotus with 1:37 left to play in this one. Boy, Catholic has just had way too many empty possessions here in this quarter as this game has slipped away from them.
Yeah, Columbus Scotus, you know how disciplined they are. I mean, they may go through a little spurt, but eventually they're going to regain their composure. It's not going to last an entire game with this team. They're just too disciplined, too well coached, and they have too many good players. Here's the steal right here. Oh, man, into the passing lane. She read that one like an open book. And going the other way, Lynn Weeder for 2.
Norfolk Catholic has scored just 7 points in this second half. They were at 22 at halftime, and it's 29. And Jenny Freeze, Lindsey Buyer, who we talked about in the first half, with just 2 points in this second half. She has been taken out of this game. It was her baseline jumper. I want to say it was early in this period. That is the last points tallied by Catholic. Was it in the third?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
Wow. Catholic to inbound. And really taken away. Freeze has it. You're at the point now where you almost got to put up the 3 here. You're down by 7. Only 90 seconds left, and Schumacher just took it away. She just reached in and took it away. And that might have just iced it right there. Catholic's got a foul, and they do. The only prayer you have right now is to hope she misses this first one, and you get back down the floor and pop in something quick. Gozel makes the first, will get the second. 8-point lead. Well, you're exactly right, Andrew. It's just, Columbus Scotus never lost the composure. Their patience has paid off. And it looks like it will pay off in a state championship, which will be the 4th in school history. Now Columbus Scotus feeling it. They're going to pressure the 3. Long bomb, and it rolls out. We got a foul, and I think that one's going to be on Schumacher, but that 4th foul came late. If you're a Norfolk Catholic fan, you were hoping it would come a lot sooner. And it's still an inbound situation, so it's not like they can freeze off the inbound for 3. Missed everything. And you can see it now on the faces of the Catholic girls, the Norfolk Catholic girls, that this one has slipped away.
This could be the start of something big, too, with Columbus Scotus in girls basketball. This could be the start of another long championship run for these ladies.
Well, there's some good players on this roster. It is a lot of seniors, but as we mentioned, they're going for 4 here. And Columbus Scotus trying to move up. Chambers has already won today, so they have 5. So Scotus will move into a tie with Shickley for 4 on the all-time list. And Lincoln East moved up the ladder today with their 3rd. And in our next game, South Sioux City is going to try to take the top rung all by themselves with 9. 50 seconds left. Underneath, Freeze with the layup. And unfortunately, I think that basket by Nedrow, Emily Nedrow, came just a little too late. 39-31, timeout taken by Norfolk Catholic. They have 1 remaining. Well, last year it ended in heartbreak on the last second. This year does not appear it's going to end in the last second, but it's still going to end up the same, being on the short end of the score.
Well, you look at the past 2 years, and on Championship Saturday. 2 years ago, it was Lincoln Christian in this Class C1 championship game beating this Columbus Scotus team. And then last year, Norfolk Catholic lost the heartbreaker. So I think both of these teams were due. It just seems like Columbus Scotus is just so successful when it comes to state tournaments in volleyball and basketball.
Well, as we mentioned, they've won 8 out of the last 9 in volleyball, including the last 3. And they are on the brink of winning another girls' state basketball title, their first one since 1996, did I say? Yes. I'm sorry, 98. 96 was the first of 3 in a row. 96, 97, 98.
You know, there's a lot of facts to remember about this whole thing. So many teams, so many players, so many years, and so many sports.
Inbound and a quick foul. Lindsey Buyer, that is her 4th. Well, for Buyer, she will end her career with 1,000 points, but not with the prize that she coveted most, and that's that shining gold medal.
Jamie Tooley, shooting 2.
Jamie Tooley will shoot 2. That is the 10th foul on Norfolk Catholic, so it's double bonus. Misses the first.
I think the real surprise of the game for Columbus Scotus was the play of Lynn Weeder, number 35. 15 points in this game. 7 for 11 from the floor. Just an excellent performance in this championship game.
Missed the second. Catholic's got to push it up the floor. Jenny Freeze all the way in, but they're pressuring her on the outside. They're not going to give up an easy 3, that's for sure. 35 seconds, a lot of time running off the clock. No pressure at all, just throws up a desperation shot and a reach-in foul. I mean, what great play outside. Jamie Tooley was all over Jenny Freeze as Buyer has fouled out.
A good kid. Gave it all she had tonight, but it just wasn't enough against Columbus Scotus. Another great career, though, comes to an end on this championship Saturday.
Andy Schumacher misses the first. She'll reset herself and try to make this second one. Miss that one. Well, Scotus hasn't put the knife in yet, but
there it is.
There's an open 3, and it is good. Tanya Haybrook hits the 3 with 20 seconds left, and the last timeout taken by Norfolk Catholic. It's a 5-point game. We had a kind of a similar situation happen yesterday. It looked like Ashland Greenwood was all but done, and then all of a sudden they came roaring back. But that was after Sean Wickham had cleared his bench, brought in all his reserves. Eventually, he had to bring his starters back in to finish the job, and all he could talk about after the game was the fact that, hey, we gave up this lead. There's no excuse for giving up this lead. Even though they had won the game, they advanced to the state final. He was not happy. He did not want to have to put his starters back in the game yesterday. Eventually, it paid off. They ended up winning by 9, but it was a lot closer for comfort than Sean Wickham wanted.
That's a look right there. Must be his kids.
Yep. For Sean Wickham, this will be nice for him because you're coming out of the shadows of John Peterson, who was the head girls coach the last time this team won 3. When this team won 3 in a row, he then gave up those duties to just concentrate on volleyball. Wickham came in, and as Andrew mentioned, they came up short against Lincoln Christian 2 years ago. So this is a nice thing for him to kind of emerge from those lofty shadows. And of course, when you got the guy that you replaced still serving as your assistant on the bench, kind of makes it a little tougher. We'll have free throws coming up. Scotus has missed their last 4.
33, Jamie Tooley, shooting 2 shots.
I know it would make Sean Wickham feel a lot better if Jamie Tooley could make these free throws here. She'll get 2 of them. just can't quite pound that nail in.
I don't even think he's watching on the sidelines.
Missed the second. Catholic's got to hurry, though, with 15 seconds left. Pressure coming in the backcourt. Freeze brings it across. All the way down. Almost carried the ball. Outside. Medro's shot is blocked. There's the foul. That'll do it. It's almost as if Columbus Scotus is playing the role of the yarn.
That's her second personal
teasing
foul.
the cat. Just saying, come on, come get it. I know that's not what they wanted to do, but here it is again.
Yeah, just could not get a shot off. Columbus Scotus knows what they want to do, and without Lindsey Buyer in the ballgame, I think it really makes it tough for Norfolk Catholic.
There's a made free throw. Laura Josel, the one who blocked that three-point attempt. This one will officially put an end to festivities. It's a two-possession game with threes, but with under 8 seconds left, that's almost next to impossible. Second foul shot missed. Rebound to Norfolk Catholic. Got to push it down the floor. 5 seconds left. 4 seconds left. Nebro tries to give it up. Please to take the three. Columbus Scotus is state girls champions once again. Columbus Scotus 40, Norfolk Catholic 34. The presentation of the trophies and the Sportsmanship Award are coming up next.
Experience the spirit at Union College. Study in a challenging academic atmosphere where individual talents flourish. Interact with students from diverse faith backgrounds who create a vibrant Christian campus. Call for a tour. You will quickly see how you have a place at Union College. What if everyone in your community took part in building a bright future for all kids? KOLN-KGIN supports It's About Kids. For more information, log on to KOLN-KGIN.com.
Columbus Scotus wins it. The Class C1 champions for the 4th time in school history. We'll meet the runners-up from Norfolk Catholic, have the medal presentations, but first, the Sportsmanship Award. Dwight Winiger has the PA.
The Nebraska Coaches Association and the Nebraska Athletic Administrators Association are proud to support the positive aspects of high school athletics. Good sportsmanship is a key factor in our philosophy, and at this time we are pleased to present the Class C1 Sportsmanship Award. The trophies are graciously donated by Awards Unlimited. Making the presentations are Mike Purdy of Bellevue East High School and Dave Strubing of East Butler High School. The Class C1 Sportsmanship Award winner is Norfolk Catholic High School. Receiving the award is Jeff Beller from Norfolk Catholic. Congratulations, Norfolk Catholic High School. The Nebraska School Activities Association is pleased to present medals and trophies to both of these outstanding teams. The awards will be presented by NSAA Board of Control members Glenn Morgan of Neely Oakdale and Dr. Bob Resnicek of Omaha West Side. It will be assisted by U.S. Bank representatives Ann Sampson and Nick Lucian. First, here are the awards for the 2004 Class C1 runner-up from Norfolk Catholic High School. Will head coach Tim Cassmeyer and your assistant step forward to the middle of the court to present the silver medals to each member of your team. Players, as your name is called, please come forward to receive your medal. Number 11, Megan Knudsen. Number 13, Brittany Law. Number 23, Katie Abler. Number 25, Kayla Rice. Number 31, Alice Kinney. Number 35, Molly Miller. Number 51, Mandy Arder. Number 15, Emily Nedro. Number 21, Jenny Freeze. Number 33, Lindsey Buyer. Number 41, Kayla Ewing. And number 45, Tanya Abra. And now, all of you are welcome to receive the runner-up trophy for your school. Congratulations, Norfolk Catholic High School, 2004 Class C1 State runner-up. And now, to the champions from Columbus Scotus High School. First, head coach Sean Wickham, we have a special award for you. And now, coach, hand out the gold medals to your championship team members. Players, as your name is called, please come forward to receive your medal. Number 10, Jen Haney. Number 13, Carla Jareski. Number 15, Stephanie Lyons. Number 20, Laura Kelly. Number 30, Danielle Burnt. Number 40, Katie Novicki. Number 45, Crystal Moody. Number 25, Heidi Sobota. Number 33, Jamie Tooley. Number 35, Lynn Weeder. Number 43, Laura Dolzal. And number 50, Mandy Schumacher. And now, all of you are welcome to receive the state championship trophy. Congratulations to the Shamrocks of Columbus Scotus High School, the 2004 Class C1 State Basketball Champions.
A perfect season, 25-0. Columbus Scotus wins the state basketball championship. For Mandy Schumacher, has to be especially sweet. Though she has won in volleyball and she loves playing volleyball, she says basketball is my sport. It's the one I love. It's the one I'm going to play in college. So this title is especially sweet for her, as well as the rest of the Columbus Scotus Shamrocks. We'll take a look at the final numbers coming up. Kyle DeLea is going to be joined by the Norfolk Catholic head coach here momentarily, Tim Kazmaier. Obviously, tears on the side of Norfolk Catholic. Second straight year that they have come up short in this state championship game. A game effort. They were the team to beat through the second and early third quarter, but you never sense Columbus Scotus ever getting a sense of panic. They always stayed within themselves, and they eventually pull it out. 40-34, the final here in Class C1. Tim Kazmaier is now joined by our Kyle DeLea. Kyle?
Coach, with due respect to Gothenburg, yesterday's semis opponent, you had a drought. You were able to overcome that. Today it was tougher to overcome against Scotus, maybe.
Yeah, and I thought in the second half we had some great looks that just didn't go down, and a lot of that credit goes to Scotus. They make it so hard for you to get a good shot and get a good look and then really limit that one shot every time. But I thought our kids played very hard, put ourselves in a position to win. We just didn't make enough plays at the end, and a lot of credit to that goes to Columbus Scotus. They have a great team, and they deserve that award that they received today.
Class coach, you said it. Your kids played hard. I was talking to one of the beat writers here. 5'5", 5'6". I mean, you go down your roster, you know, the cliche as far as not the height, the heart. I mean, I don't want to say overachieve, but I mean, your kids fight and fight. And, you know, I mean, 2 straight runner-ups, almost knocking off somebody big for a championship. Quite impressive is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, our kids deserve all that credit. They showed great character tonight, and I thought we laid it on the line. And in the end, that's all you can ask for. And I loved our kids, and they did a great job.
Great effort, Coach. That love shows. Keep them coming. 2 straight runner-up and a Spirit Award for Norfolk Catholic. One of the parents during the medal ceremony said it stems from Coach Kastmeyer. We got a great leader, Coach Kastmeyer, and that rubs off on the ladies. And hey, runner-up to Columbus Scotus, Norfolk Catholic. We're back with championship comments on Scotus after the break.
I want to be a nurse. I want to be a nurse too. I'm studying to be a nurse.
I'm studying to be a nurse too.
I'm a nurse.
And I'm a nurse too.
The Nebraska Center for Nursing encourages you to explore nursing. Contact us to find out more about Nebraska's 22 nursing programs.
It doesn't matter if you farm a good part of the county or a few hundred acres. Your results depend on having choices. And you can't choose what's best for your land if your hands are tied. All you really need is the freedom to succeed.
Someday when I grow up, I'm gonna have a kitchen all my own. That's right. Someday when I grow up, I'm gonna build you a big kitchen.
So, what do you think? With over 2 decades of experience in custom home building, Kevin Lockhart and his staff at Lockhart Homes can offer you the key to your dreams. Stop in today and see the Lockhart Homes team at Highway 281 and Capitol Avenue in Grand Island.
We like it.
Statistics are brought to you in part by Option Herbicide. Option, grass control that puts you in control.
(40-34), Columbus Scotus, Class C1 state champions, 4th time in school history for that honor. The final stats: Scotus, 50% from the field. They out-rebounded Norfolk Catholic, and look at those turnovers. Very low number of turnovers, especially in a high school girls game. Both these teams played well, but Columbus Scotus played the best. When we come back, we will talk with the state champions from Columbus right after this.
KOLN-KGIN's coverage of the 2004 State High School Basketball Championships has been brought to you in part by State Farm Insurance, NC Plus Hybrids, Southeast Community College, Balance Pro Herbicide, Nebraska Agriculture Industry Partnership, and E10 unleaded with ethanol. Cerise Cole, 1011 News. Journalist, reporter, anchor. Co-hosting the most watched morning show for over 2 years, Cerise brings her experience and personality to 1011's 5, 6, and 10 p.m. news. Cerise has made Lincoln and Nebraska her home. Growing up in the Midwest and being part of our community, she has a compassion for the stories that interest you. An experienced Nebraska journalist, Cerise Cole. Weeknights on 1011. The stage is set. The lights are on. Cameras are rolling. Months of hard work and determination has led them to this moment. Watch 1011 as the Prep Stars head to Lincoln for the State High School Basketball Championships. We'll bring you all the dramatic action between the state's top basketball teams live from the Bob Devaney Sports Center. Boys teams take the stage Saturday, March 13th. The State High School Basketball Championships live on 1011. 1011, local sports coverage every day.
There's only one place to find this much innovation, this much power, and this much adventure. Your Midwest Ford dealer. And during SUV season, receive a no-charge Garmin handheld global positioning system with any SUV purchase. Like the best-selling SUV for 13 years, Explorer, with a no-charge third-row seat. And financing as low as 0% for 60 months or up to $3,000 cash back. Plus, get a Garmin GPS at no additional cost. It absolutely ends March 31st, so hurry to your Midwest Ford dealer.
You're watching KOLN Lincoln and KGIN Grand Island.
Columbus Scotus, your new champion in Class C1, a winner over Norfolk Catholic 40-34. Right now, head coach Sean Wickham joins me. Coach, you're known for winning volleyball championships, now a basketball one. What's it been like coaching these ladies?
Oh, it's been absolutely fantastic. They've really done everything we want them to do. They've invested a lot of time and effort, and you know, they do it in volleyball. You know, I've got a golfer and 2 golfers and a cross-country runner on here too, and for all of them to come together and do it just says a lot for the way these girls work.
Now, these girls were down 4 points at the half, undefeated this year, so not used to being in that situation. What'd you tell your ladies at the half, and how'd you overcome a very feisty Norfolk Catholic team?
Yeah, I thought Norfolk really came out and played hard, and you know, they shot this lights out in the first half, and we didn't get a very good job of putting a hand in the face, and that's why they're able to knock down the jumpers. But we just told them we just got to play better defense in the second half, make sure we contest every shot, and we came out and we did that, got a hand up, and really put some pressure on them.
Columbus Scotus in recent years has dominated state volleyball. What does this state basketball championship mean?
Well, I think it says a lot for the kids. I think, you know, we've asked them to be 2- and 3-sport players. Not very many of them specialize, and they go out and they really prove that they can do it in each sport. And I think that's what it proves the most, that these guys can go out and support their school and be just great for the entire girls program.
Head coach Sean Wickham, congratulations. Okay, enjoy this trophy, and when we come back, we'll meet the Columbus Scotus Shamrocks team, the champions in Class C1, when we come back.
Don't kid yourself.
Sex is not a game.
What? There's a reason so many girls get pregnant.
There's a reason so many guys get STDs. Sex is serious.
If you use sex to hang on to someone, you're both chumps.
What's your hurry, boy?
Afraid you're gonna die before you have sex?
Relax.
It'll be there.
It'll be there.
When the time is right.
You won't have to sneak around.
Like a child. Because sex
is not a game.
Sponsored by the Nebraska Abstinence Education Program.
Whether you're a first-time home buyer or are looking to upgrade to a new home, Aspen Builders is the right choice. At Aspen Builders, we strive for the very best product at a fair price. Each home is built with quality craftsmanship using the best products available. Aspen Builders will tailor your new home to your wants and needs. We guarantee our customers the highest quality home at an affordable price. Give Aspen Builders a call today or log on to aspenbuildersinc.com to see the newest homes available. Aspen Builders, we're building for the future.
Back in the locker room with the new C1 champion Columbus Scotus Lady Shamrocks. Laura Dozel, the senior, joins me right now. And Laura, you guys have won volleyball so many times. What does this state basketball championship mean? Does it identify itself, you think?
Well, kinda. I mean, volleyball is so special, but this is a special in a different kind of way, just because we've never won, or like the girls on the team have never won a basketball state championship, and Coach Wickham hasn't. We came close 2 years ago, state runner-up, but this is just awesome to get a basketball one time.
That was a very feisty Norfolk Catholic team, especially on defense in the first half, giving you guys all kinds of problems. What'd you do at halftime to change that?
We just had to tell everyone that we just had to pick up our defense, and that if we did that, we'd be fine. Just get a hand up in their face and just play like we have all year, and that's how we came out second half, and we did it.
You guys did it. All right, congratulations. Let's bring in one of your other teammates now, Heidi Sobota. Laura, congratulations. As she hands the trophy off, Heidi, just talk about what you were able to do. You had some nice moves down there in the second half, scored on some nice layups to get your team going.
Well, we knew that since we were down, we weren't used to being in that situation, so we just had to come out and do whatever we needed to do just to get it done.
Did you guys ever panic out there?
No. We had to we knew that it was going to be hard because Norfolk Catholic was out to get us because of how we played last time, and we just wanted to show them that we were state champions.
That's great insight, and hang on to that trophy, although I'll probably ask you to pass it off right now. Congratulations, Jamie Tooley now, the sophomore. Can you talk about how this leaves the mark on Columbus Scotus, this state basketball title?
Well, this kind of starts it off for us. I mean, we're a pretty young team for the most part, and it just kind of gives us a goal to keep going for and hopefully add to